of men and of angels, and have not charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. Again, that is 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 1. We're going to open Cedar this time instead of Minecraft. Change of pace. Reason for this, and we are going to need a very specific, good grief, there we go. The reason we need this in particular is so that we can discern where the nearest stronghold is. It zoomed out as far as it will go. I'm pretty sure the nearest one is here. Yes, here it is. 11,000, 15,000. That is the stronghold. Interesting. I would like to get the I Spy achievement, but I'd have to load up an entirely new world and go mine into it there. I'll probably do that on a different world another time. Probably make a stream where I'm trying to get as many achievements as I possibly can. So yeah. 11,000, 15,000. It's next to a windswept hills. I believe I've actually passed through this area before. There's a cherry grove. A beach. Okay. I would like to know where the nearest desert is, though. It doesn't look like this is good for a desert. Oh, it's a red desert. I got a red desert before a classic desert. That's actually crazy. That's a beach. That's the biggest beach biome I've ever seen. Wooded Badlands. Desert. That's a beach. Badlands. There's mango swamp there. A windswept savanna, that's not even a desert. A massive mushroom field, and there's the swamp. Oh no, that's not the same one. Oh, looks like we've gone too far out. That means I need to go this way. Dang, how far out did I go? Guess I need to be headed this way. I have to get back to 0-0 even on Cedar. I'm on Cedar and I got lost. Man, no wonder did I get lost on Minecraft. I'm getting lost on a 2D map of my world. I'm way down at the bottom. Holy moly. A mushroom island with a stronghold in it. That's interesting. Aren't mushroom islands supposed to be like really rare? Deep ocean, deep cold ocean. You mean to tell me that there was a closer swamp? Oh, this one's 6,000. The one I went to was only 2,000. I passed it. Yeah, I believe that's the one I was at. No, it's not. It's up. Up, up, up. Nope, it's down. No. I was saying it backwards anyway. Okay, that's the second one. The other one was 16,000 blocks out. Oh no, this is cause remember structures and stuff loop here, so that means the thing here is that well no, because it's not the same pattern. Originally the stronghold was on this side, not that side, so that doesn't add up. Either way. What? Dude, I'm so lost. Oh? Just travel along this axis. 200. Now go down. Ah, there's 0, 0. So there's 1,600 blocks, and then there's this one that is 1,000 and 1,000. But which one is closer? 1,600 or 1,500. You have to remember that we have to travel along two axes here, and it's closer on this axis. And oh, hang on. Are there ways to travel around the lakes here? Well, there's an intersection there, and yeah, it would. There's less bodies of water to cross to get to this one. But there's a massive forest here, but there's a mountain in our way here, and it's a dark forest. I can't take the horse through there. So which one would be faster to travel to with a ghast? Probably the one 1,500 blocks away, instead of the one 1,600 blocks away. This one will take 5 minutes. I think it takes roughly a minute to travel. I believe it takes like a little less than a minute to travel 100 blocks on a ghast. So a ghast speed will round it to about 100 blocks a minute. Probably not even that fast, I'll be honest. I'm probably giving it way too much credit. But it is a point A to point B travel. I'd say I could do that. And remember, we're just going here to get a look at the stronghold to know how many Eyes of Ender we need. We're finding the stronghold beforehand, and then gathering the Eyes of Ender. I know where a Nether Fortress is already. I just want to know how long I need to be there. I already need to go there to get a Nether Wart because I want to build the brew potions. It's not that I need to build the brew potions, I just want to. Yeah, I would say just... yeah, on a gas, point A to point B. So... so yeah, I'd say just travel from point A to point B. We'll have to load all these chunks eventually. And the thing with the slash locate command, when I use slash locate biome, it told me to go to like, I think I named my pickaxe after it. Well, no, the pickaxe broke in the Nether. That's right. That's the pickaxe that just had enough durability to break the last block so I could build the Nether portal and get out of there before I died. So yeah, like, perfectly used. Like it had the last the last bit of durability was the one block that I needed to break in order to make a fast exit. And then I had to mine out of the cave it spawned me in with my bare hands. But that's how I got netherite. Anyways, I'd say we could make that. Alright, so what did I say? Well, negative 1100. Negative 1100. 15,072. Did it really just move me in that pattern? Okay. Now, Minecraft. Alright. Alright, here we go. If I can angle this right. Yeah, there we go. Just barely hanging on there. Alright. Here we go. Turn up the volume here. Or is it already up? No, it is not up. Not up enough anyway. There we go. Obsidian can be mined with a diamond pickaxe. I think that's like one of the oldest ones. First version of Minecraft was created in just 6 days. Huh. Someone created a infinite world-based game in 6 days. Sounds biblically accurate. For those of you who will say it was 7 days in the Bible, it also said that God didn't do any work. He rested. So technically, it was done in 6 days. And yep, looks like I'm gonna need to change how I'm doing this. Ooh, that's much better. All right, let's do that. Perfect. Perfect angle. I'm talking about the position of my phone, by the way. I use a controller via Bluetooth on my mobile phone. I say mobile phone knowing that's the only kind of phone I have. Mushroom stew. For the longest time, I've actually wanted to try this. So, I believe on Bedrock this gives, and on Java this gives, saturation. But, not sure if a saturation engine actually exists on Bedrock. It might, but not that I could prove, anyway. I'm going through these chests like I don't already know that the wood is in this one. I've only been playing on this for nearly 300 in-game days, each lasting 15 minutes. I once compiled all my streams and found 90 plus hours, not including the recent streams. This was before I got the netherite upgrade template and everything, so I don't know what this is going to look like yet, by the way. I'm only going to know what this looks like after the during the end fight. I'm carrying 3 totems with me, just in case. Oh. Alright, bowl. Suspicious stew. I just did that knowing full well that I had more bowls. Yeah. Speaking of the bowls, I do need to burn through all this soup and stuff. I'll save the mushroom soup, the suspicious soup for last, though. Suspicious stew. There we go. I do want to give that name to the pillager when I get the chance, but not yet. I've made it to where I now carry a crafting table and furnace with me at all times. And, I usually always carry wood with me, but I didn't last time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Okay, keep that in mind. Carry 8 iron at all times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 logs at all times. And this maximizes my item usage. I carry a bundle with a second bundle inside of it, so I can free up my inventory as much as possible. I should carry a third one inside of that. That way I have a better capability of sorting out my things. Ender pearl. Glowstone dust. You know. Oh yeah, entities, they're transparent now. Dude. He knows it's in this chest. It's supposed to go in this chest. He's holding a bone. Where in the world did they sort that from? Like, I swear, I believe they've been trying to sort something for ages. Where did they get free iron from? When did I accidentally fill up one of the sorting chests? Because they ain't very bright when it comes to sorting items. Not by a long shot. They're mostly here just for looks, because the thing is, in order for them to sort your items, you have to have those items already in the chest. And on the off bundles, you do not want anything inside of a bundle when you go to sort it. Because even though there are empty bundles in here, you need a bundle. Okay, say I have 32 arrows and a single name tag. And that name tag is exactly this. It has the orange text code that makes it do that, and it says prisoner. In order for them to sort another bundle into this, it would have to have this exact tag and exactly 32 arrows. Since I only have one of these, that makes it unsortable. So yeah. And this was when they were still an experiment. Before, when you would kill them, they would not at first drop the item. It was packed in the very next bug fix, but I lost a single bundle with a single lead inside of it at the time. Wall hacks. He's got wall hacks. Y'all see right there. Right over there. Right over there. The zombie with the copper helmet. Like, right here. Right beneath me. Right here. How in the world does it know that there is a villager right there in the floor? For reference, he is right here, looking exactly at this. Oh, you have no bed down there, that's right. There's no way for you to exit if I need a way to be able to close these doors on my way out without him being able to open it. Man, I really wish that there was... Wait, are there copper pressure plates? Hang on, they added everything. Yo. They should add, things like iron buttons and gold buttons, because they have pressure plates for it. Actually, no. Now I remember why I always close this floorboard. I'm so sorry. Please accept my most humble apology. Now we have an issue, sir. Okay, so I definitely need to... I definitely need to get him out of there. You have something in your hand. What is that? Spider eyes. Can they take things out of... Oh, you need an empty hand, that's right. So, where did they pick these things up from? Okay, so I need to make sure that they don't have gaps in here anymore. Not gaps. Man, it's really confusing when that's the nickname for golden apples. What I mean is, I need to put more copper chests in, at the very least. So the problem with copper chests is... Oh, and before it wouldn't say copper chest. When you would open it, it would just say chest. In theory, you could get it to say copper chest again with the right text code. For example, I could change this from arrow to arrow using the right text code. It's easy. Although there wouldn't be much point in doing that. It would just be silly and redundant to do that, but I don't think I used the word redundant right. I don't think I used the right context. I would like to say it's the slime ball going here, but now I think about it, since that's a mob drop and that's also a mob drop, these are not mob drops unless you count the snowball coming from the snow golem, which I don't, because otherwise that would make iron and copper mob drops, which they are, but they technically aren't. This would go in here because it is a drop item friendly thing. While I'm looking at this, I have been meaning to make a book and quill full of coordinates. You can craft magma. Oh, I forgot you could do that. I forgot you could do that. Although is it fire resistant or no, strength comes from blaze powder, so that would be fire resistance. Magma cream makes fire resistance. Speaking of which, oh yeah, I need blaze powder to power them to begin with. I just heard a phantom. Now, hold on, I slept. Did I hear a phantom, or am I just tripping? Wow. They have wall hacks. Like, how do they know it's there? Like, this is the thing about the Bedrock Pathfinding AI. And I know that they can see things through walls because, skeletons and zombies will look directly at you through walls. How do I know? Because when I use X-ray, I will see mobs in caves just walk over to the nearest wall that is as close to you as they can get, and then they will watch you as you mine by. If you mine down, their heads will go down. They will look at you. Also, you know that they can see them through walls because anyone who plays Bedrock has seen zombies going to the back wall that is closest to the villager's bed when they're supposed to go to the door to try and break it down. That is a zombie villager. Yo, I need that guy. I need that dude. I need that dude. I need that dude. Okay. Go, bro. Bruh. There's no way. Oh. Also you. I'm just gonna beat you with my fist. Yeah, you are less than, worth my time to even pay attention to. I need to take care of the one with the helmet. Be curious, can he pick that up? Right here, come on. He cannot. Interesting. Oh well. Pull me up the vines. I know full well they can travel up vines. Maybe he's just not smart enough to. I think the vines, like, I only put, like, what, 12 vines on this to begin with, and, it really adds to the old temple look. I want it to look like I found, basically a cobblestone temple, and basically just turned it into my house. I'm wanting it to look like it was... I'm wanting it to look like, wanting it to look simple, and to look like... For instance, when I added this wall in, I wanted it to be obvious that this wall was added in later. This was entirely intentional when I made the map wall, making it out of a new material. Also, when I put that moss there, I specifically put that stone there. I believe there are only like 3 mossy cobblestone blocks in this whole place. There, then there was one that was there, and then there's the one right here. Exactly 3. There might be a 4th one. If there is, I lost track of where I put it. Yeah, there's one in that corner. There aren't any in here. There we go. Last piece of steak. Now, what do I have in here? I have 12 golden apples. Not 12 golden apples, I have 12 enchanted golden apples. I think I'm gonna carry these around as my main food source. Although, what I should do, at some point at least, is sort this out more specifically. Like, meats and cooked meats will be in a chest, craftable food will be in a chest, and renewable food, like the sweet berries, the carrots, and the potato. The baked potato will be with the cooked foods. I should probably separate raw and cooked. Now the apples would probably be with the golden stuff. And so would the eggs and honey bottles. Cakes as well, which would include the pumpkin pie. Then I would probably need to make a separate thing for potion ingredients, which would be the sugar and the puffer fish, as well as the glycerin melon. Golden carrots technically count as both food and potion. Can honey bottles be used as a ingredient? As a potion ingredient? I don't think it can. I don't recall it being able to. Oh well. Now what was I doing? Right. Huh. Sharpness 2, iron axe. And now I think now is a good time. Oh, I forgot I had this spare one in here. I am glad I opened this, even though I was opening the wrong one. Because I've been meaning to just make a ladder to the you know what I should do? I should make a piston system for the trash chute. Or alternatively, I'd go under a carpet. Pretty sure you can still go down scaffolding through a carpet. I've been meaning to add carpet everywhere. You only need like 3 for that. One, two, three. But I have been meaning to... I should make the access area outside. Yeah, more... Because usually a trash chute, realistically would be accessed from outside afterwards. Plus, I've actually been meaning to hollow out a space beneath this. Wait a minute. I think I messed up here. I don't know exactly where that would come out. It'd be right in line with this. Okay, that's actually good to know. You know what, for now, I'm just gonna... I'll just have to mine into it. Alright. Yeah, there's a wooden pickaxe. Power 2, power 1, piercing. Scary Terry. Breaking, protection 2. Protection 3 and feather falling. Somewhere in here is a maxed out golden shovel. There it is. There's a maxed out golden axe in here too somewhere. That's not it. Unbreaking, protection. These were maps that I accidentally made. I have way too many of the flow banner pattern. Books. Huh. But while I'm here, I do need to put... Yeah, leave that in there. Yeah, on the other side of that is actually another chest. Actually trying to get an angle I can get into it with, but just have to carve a path to it. Yeah, I knew that there were, where there should be pickaxes in here, there isn't. Huh. There's another book. Blast protection. There's the sharpness 1 diamond. There is a pickaxe in here, but it is horribly damaged. Holy moly, durability 4. Okay. Where'd the copper nugget even come from? Yeah, I was smelting down armor. 3 in looting. I remember one time I found a sharpness 5, looting 3, fire aspect 2, mending. It was an entirely maxed out, like, the best enchantments on a golden sword. Had breaking, sharpness, looting, fire aspect, and mending. But it only had knockback 1. It had everything. But it was a golden sword. It was maxed out aside from the fact that it was only knockback 1. Aside from that, it was... Oh, and it also had Curse of Vanishing. Cherry on top, it had Curse of Vanishing. Cherry on top. Like, it was perfect, but not perfect. Had everything you needed, but for all the wrong reasons. I'm pretty sure if I do this right, I could probably get a lot of resources from here. But I'm mainly just using this as a way to be able to toss any items I get, but can't use at the time. I can toss them at this point and retrieve them at any point later. And look there. Never at any point did I ever dispose into this enough golden nuggets to make an ingot. Now, aside from three of these, I can make from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can make 3 golden ingots. I forgot my protection. I forgot I threw my protection armor in here. Wait, that? I had 37 and iron helmet. Oh yeah, all the identification numbers for them were thrown off when copper armor was added. So, pretty sure when they added copper armor, they didn't add new identifications. They just pushed some of the identification numbers aside to slip copper things in. So, yeah. Notice it doesn't show an identification for the copper armor. It doesn't say Minecraft copper armor. There's nothing there. And it says Minecraft iron helmet for this. And for this, oh, I thought it would... Minecraft netherite helmet. Maybe it's just completely out of... Yeah, there's no identification for the pickaxe either. Oh well. Wait a minute. There's just a full set of iron armor here. I didn't notice that. Well, I noticed it now, but... Durability 3, durability 4. I mean, I could repair my armor. My iron armor that's about to break, I mean. Heck, I could probably even, go ahead and, combine some of these to get full feather falling. Well, not full feather falling, feather falling 3. Huh. Protection 2. Protection 3. I have an idea. Okay, they're falling 3. Okay. By the way, I need to put that back in. Protection 4, protection 4. Protection 1, protection 3, and protection 3. I have protection 2, and protection 2. I also have protection 4. So here's the question. That's 2. That's 5. And that's 5. That is 25. That is also 25. Now what if I just 9, 17, 9. Okay, so this is cheaper than the other one. Protection 2, this is also 5. This is also 5, but this is 2. That is 9. That is also 9. So these are both equivalently expensive. Protection 2 and protection 2, that would be 17. If I put this in here, it's 18. 17. Alternatively, this is 9. And then putting it in reverse, it's 10. So, this is more cost efficient. That's 10, but that is 9. That's 31, which is the max. That's 33. Shouldn't that say too expensive? 31. Huh? Okay, either way. That's 9. That's 9, so... Oh wait, I don't even need to combine those. Protection 3, protection 3. Protection 1. All I want to do is put the trim on it. You can't. Okay. Either way. Protection 4. Feather falling. Protection 4. Protection 4 plus this is 17. And all that's 19. I don't have enough. However, double protection 2, protection 3. Alternatively, I could just repair it with a ingot, and why is 17? What? How about this? 33, 32. Okay, so that's the one I want to repair, because it's cheaper. Protection 3. Protection 3. I want to turn that into protection 3. How much is this and this? It's 9. And this, it's 9 either way. That's 10. And that is only 3. That's the way to go with that. Protection 3. And I believe breaking 1. There we go. There it is. And it costs just as much. I didn't have to combine that. Protection 1 boots. That goes in there. Protection 1 boots. 33, 35. What about repairing it just directly? How much does that cost? So I need 17. I'm getting a frame drop from autosave here. Whew. Can't even repair it directly. There goes that. As for protection 4. Protection 2 on everything but the thing there. We are back to full protection 3 aside from the pants being proc 4. So this is actually better than the diamond armor. So there's that. So yeah, that's 8. 8 remain. We're almost out of bottle of enchanting. Okay. Now from here, I don't have anything that goes in here. What I do have is iron, that need to go in here. And pine blocks can be used to clutch, can't they? Glass pane. Armor stand. I won't use it yet, but I will at some point. Although I do need to find a good spot for it. 4 wide on each side. Huh. Either... What? Oh, that's right, this room is smaller than the rest. It's only 3 by... Oh, okay. That's right. I will need the looting on this, most likely. However, I need the knockback 2 more. This armor got me the farthest. I'm not sure if you still can, but they used to be able to pop totems. ladies and gentlemen, my best armor set. Best because, it saved me so many times. Why am I lagging so bad? Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's stream. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. And, as always, GG's. I will see you next time.